Alright, guys, let's go take a look at what we're talking about here. Okay, so in the previous tutorials, we were talking about these rings, and where we pass through these rings, we find areas where there are pullbacks or volatility. So we've been repeating this pattern over and over. And here we had a bit of a, excuse me, fake out, takeout, and a subsequent second and third top here. And then we rolled over and we had extreme, really extreme volatility. And from there, we held on to our summer sucker rally here, and then we rolled down. And we made our bottom here right on our other ring. And from there, of course, with this 19,000 level, we've been really been starting to really put in on levels here, and that's quite significant. And then, of course, we had a really big bounce up to our ring, and with that ring, we expect a lot of volatility, and that is certainly what ensued and took place. From there, we established a bottom again here on the 22nd, and right back at 18,000. A very low level, right back at our bottom. And then we had these fake outs here. We've had these, the candle body has been very small, so there's nothing going on. We've just had these really big fake outs, So let's be mindful. We passed this ring here, and the volatility wasn't as strong in amplitude. So paying attention to that, we could expect a top up here, I guess. It looks like certainly we can see some resistance up around this 21,000 level. And don't forget, we're breaking this tool now. You can see the shaded line here. This goes right back through a bunch of our tops. And this area is, once we get into this area here, we could certainly have a big blast up. And, this Fibonacci line here, that's parallel to this dark blue one here, right with our ring, our original ring, if we just could get above this here, we have to get above this 21,000 level, and we have to sit on this. We have to. Otherwise, in my opinion, from what the data is suggesting, we would have a rollover and, retest this 17 for sure. Come right down. Here's this back at 18 again on our ring, and it's possible we could just break right through and come right back, and 15,000. That looks like a level that we could certainly see. That's right here. So coming from our 23 level here, it's certainly looking like we could do a big swing all the way back, right? 23, just fly all the way back down, right to this 15. Excuse me. It's very possible and very likely, and we're going to watch out for that. This is a I haven't shaded this yet with a yellow or whatnot because I really want to see if this 25 level is holding on our diagonal here with our 17,000. And, we've been talking about that, right? Here's our 17.5, and, you know, it's coupled with our 25,000 here. So we're just, this is our new level. So is it possible we start using this side of the square now? Well, we're gonna certainly watch this. So we got to watch this 23. If we can't get above this 21 and break this, it's looking like come back to here. It's just that's what it looks like. We just fall all the way down. Is that going to happen? Not necessarily. So we're really guarded right now. We could retest this 17, and I'm certainly expecting that this October is, it's really possible that we retest this and break it, and move down. And I've been talking about this, it's this 13 and this 11, and swinging down to 6 and 5 and 4. I mean, it's certainly possible. Doesn't have to happen, but I'm laying all this out. We're just talking about this, so let's just be mindful about it. Be really guarded. I'm kind of really guarded here that we have our indicators are they're starting to show some weakness, but we could just have this miraculous kick up, and as you guys know, I'm talking about this here that we have this last lower top, or it could be a lower top, or it could be up to this point. It could be down here, and then we just fall right off. So we're going to watch our indicators. We're looking for a death cross here. Looks like our accumulation and distribution bars have indicated that the sellers have kind of paused, or the buyers, sorry, have paused, and that the sellers are looking to possibly step in. So we're going to watch this RSI. If this continues to kick up, then we know that something's. We're going to contact this ring here or this ring here, and when we contact this ring, and we're going to have some volatility. It's possible we come up and we retest this area right here. It's really possible. This 28,000 is that's a big level. We've talked about this. It's we could come up to there. And of course I've laid out here that he was going to come up to around this level on the second. So just pay attention. May not. We didn't reach that target yet, so we're at our 21,000. We're maybe getting our breakouts, but we'll see. And 26,000 is a lower top here. It's possible. Anything's possible. There's a lot going on right now. So, and we're not even talking about any of the geopolitical or any of the reset and the cryptocurrency regulations and all this nonsense. We're just looking at this from purely a mathematical standpoint, using all our mathematical tools to find points in time and levels that we could determine where we would see a trend change, or where we should sell or buy. So let's just pay attention and be mindful of this. I'm not going to change any of this stuff. Nothing's coming off until the end of October. And I did see one comment on here. Someone put that they're not going to fall asleep for the whole entire October just in case something happens, and they don't want to miss out on anything. And geez, that's kind of not bad advice in a way. We've got this election and stuff. Whew. Anyways, we weren't going to talk about all that, but there's a lot of stuff that's ahead for us, and right now, mathematically, we have a lot of volatility ahead of us. We've got into this narrow sideways. Just the shrimps are buying, right? The moon boys and the shrimps. The whales they've taken off. The killer whales are gone. They're gone. You know, and we know when the killer whales are back because we have big moves, right? Big moves down or big moves up. This isn't really a big move, but it's kind of a fake out move. So let's just pay attention to this. Let's just be mindful. Anyways, peace and love. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to update a bunch more. I have a ton more of stuff that I'd like to add, and hit me up, leave a comment, and tear it to pieces. Share it with your friends, and your colleagues. All right, peace and love, guys.